How's it going? I'm your dad. And I'm here to say that things are fine. Things are perfectly fine. Alright, what I need to do is I need to finish this month quickly. So we can see what's going to happen. I really don't care about talking to anybody. Well, I do got my boy Ferdinand and my boy Linhart that I do care about deeply. Then I need to do my dinners, which is going to be so obnoxious.
Have you considered? They used to call Inbar the city of Saros. To assault it together with the knights is surreal. If Saros were alive today, I wonder what she might make of our war. In Inbar, there was once a southern church, and apparently a bishop was dispatched to it. 100 years ago, the southern church became entangled in an insurrection. Until 5 years ago, the Empire and the church maintained a certain distance from one another.
A big quote. Alright, let's go.
Professor, we're finally going to the capital. This will be my chance to avenge Captain Gerald.
Yeah, you should
Once
definitely
we
be the one to
smash
avenge
the
my
Empire,
father.
I'm sure his soul will finally be able to rest in peace.
I think you're right.
Monica killed Captain Gerald for the Flame Emperor, and the Flame Emperor was Edelgard. I know that the future of all Fodlan rests on this battle. Nothing else is more important. But for me, this is personal. For Captain Gerald's sake, I'm going to give it all I've got.
Shut up. Leonie always makes it about herself. Fuck you.
Enbar's streets are paved with unhappy memories, but I've avoided the damned place ever since I abandoned my nobility. Swore never to return. Now here we are. To return.
Okay.
Lady Rhea. Whenever I think about how we'll be seeing Lady Rhea real soon, I get happy and really get cleaning. We'll get there for sure, right? We'll see her again?
We'll meet her for sure.
I just gotta believe Lady Rhea is waiting for us in the capital. We just have to find her.
Bro, there's gonna be some fucked up shit going on, I'm sure of it. Like, I half expect her to be, like, I don't know, violated. Yes.
Well done. You have my thanks. Rhea will be somewhere in the city. I wonder if we are able to save her, then I expect you will learn many secrets that have hitherto been kept from you. Are you prepared for that?
I am.
Excellent. The battle will soon be upon us. Let us both be at our best for what is...
I should have done a battle this one. I should have done a battle. Because instead I'm gonna do... shit. Okay, let's go see my boy Ferdinand. Ferdinand is my fucking... I didn't expect him to be my favorite, really. I didn't, but he is. He's been a great companion. God. I just want to sing his praises for a little bit.
Professor, at last, the end is nigh. I love the Empire. Part of me wants it to survive, but I know that is not reasonable. The Empire's time has come. What we need now is a mighty leader who can rebuild Fodlan and rule it as a single nation. Nonetheless, it saddens me that we will not have an Adrestian Emperor.
We don't need an Adrestian Emperor, dude.
The information about Lady Rhea being... We can't discount the possibility that the end... Still, we can only move forward.
Alright, let's go to the cathedral. Okay.
Pardon me.
Professor!
Me. Something appears to be wrong with my throat.
You're right, it couldn't be the fact that you just suck! My dream of becoming a proper knight still feels so far off. What can I do to realize my full God, fuck. Sorry, Ash. Alright, buddies.
I have been to the kingdom capital before, but never to the imperial one.
These fucking shoes.
They say it is the biggest city in all Fodlan.
The pants.
So we will no doubt have many civilians to worry about. I hope we can preserve the city. If it is destroyed in the battle, the people will face hardship. I would say we should avoid the use of excessive force, but I suppose that hinges upon the Empire's terms of engagement.
Yeah, they're gonna destroy the city and then be like, well, fuck you. The church did this to you. This is the church's doing.
Really?
I don't want to kill Edelgard though, but I
I
need
was
to.
born in Enbar. My mother and father met in a church there. I do not understand how war can happen in such a precious place. It is most regrettable.
I agree. Alright. Damn it. Gotta
Hey,
keep
you.
talking.
Professor!
Invading the capital and smashing the Empire. I wonder if doing so could really end this war. Care to share your thoughts, Professor?
I don't know.
Perhaps you feel similarly to me. The whole mess puts me on edge. Although for now, better to focus my efforts on the fight at hand.
Enbar. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine I'd be returning like this. Of course, most of the nobles in the Empire make their home in the capital. In the kingdom, all nobles live in their own domains. So if the capital is attacked, it doesn't necessarily affect them directly. What will happen to the Imperial nobles when their capital becomes a battlefield?
Good question, Annette. I'm glad you asked.
Professor, we're about to put the finishing touches on this war. I wonder how Fodlan will look without the backdrop of death and destruction. I can't wait to see it. On the other hand, I'm terrified of what the future might hold. Who knows if I'll survive the assault on the capital?
You'll survive because you won't be in it. Alright.
We're forming small units and slowly sneaking into the Empire's territory. That allows us to conceal ourselves along the path of the main army's progress, so that by the time we reach the capital, we can all join forces again. However, if any of the units are discovered before we can rendezvous, the whole plan is a bust. I'm sure it will work out, though. The Empire seems to think we've abandoned our plans to invade, so they're likely not keeping as close a watch.
I don't know why they would think that, because I totally kicked that Death Knight's ass. Or a meal. Kick the meal's ass. Let's just be straightforward with it.
Need something?
Alright.
This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
I think we're good, right? I mean, I gotta talk to Eloise, but whoa, my peeps. Shamir, girl, what are you doing at the sauna? Are you trying to smash, girl? Where's she? Oh, there she is.
10 years ago, Dagda and Bridget attacked the Empire from the west. Their final target was the capital, but they were countered at a port town long before they reached their destination. I guess our attempt has been more successful than theirs, all things considered.
Can I give her... I think she likes coffee beans. I don't remember. Let's see. Yeah, she does. Cool.
Thanks.
Better appreciate it, you
Thanks.
lovely woman. Okay. Supports. Lorenz. Ignatz, they need stuff. Oh, I need to go talk to my bays though. I fucking love Petra.
Yes. 5 years ago, Edelgard said a thing to me. Bridget is a vassal of the Empire. But she also said I always have the freedom to be choosing whether I am with or not with her. I will become the ruler of Bridget. So she said I must make my own path. So now, my path and her path will be colliding.
That is true. Need my A support with Felix.
The Death Knight is no ordinary knight. I will prey upon him. I will quench my blade's thirst with his blood. His focus
Jesus
is on
Christ.
fighting you, I'm sure. But mine will be the last face he sees.
I don't think that's true, my guy. Smoked meat hunting dagger.
Aha!
Ah, this is nice.
Aha! This is nice.
How about another one? You want another one?
Aha!
How about another one?
Aha!
You like that? You like the smoked meat, you little bastard? Damn. Felix, what do I gotta do to get you to love me?
The death I will his
Shut up. Gifts. We got a training weight. That's fine.
Aha!
Aha.
Aha!
Aha.
Aha!
Aha. Felix, come on, man. Damn.
The Death Knight is no. I will his focus.
Ceremonial sword as well. Damn, I got
Aha!
tons of those.
Aha! Aha!
Okay,
Aha!
that should be enough. Hey, how's it going with a side of salt 569? Sorry to say your name like that, but I just wanted to be a prick about it. I'm sorry. I love you. You doing okay? Okay, nice. I left. Who else do I gotta get? Lorenz, who loves roses. Okay. Sorry, I really hate to be boring with these supports, but I just need to get them out of the way so I don't ever have to do them again.
I have been to the kingdom capital before, but never to the Imperial. They say it is the biggest city in all Fodlan. So we will no doubt have many civilians to worry about. I hope.
Hey, I've already heard all this. I don't need to hear it again.
Oh my, this is... Oh my...
What else does Lorenz love? Who knows? Let's see. The floral adornment.
Oh. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
I think that'll be enough, right? Come on. Supports. Oh yeah. Sweet. Who else we got? Who else we got? Who we gonna make love us today? Ignatz? Easy. Where is Ignatz? There's Marianne. Ignatz, where the hell are you? I just saw you. Oh, there he was. Reception hall. With the side of salt, or did I scare you away? I'm so sorry, man. Or woman. I was just kidding.
We're about to put the finishing touches on this war. I wonder how folks...
Shut up. Gifts. Got an ancient coin for the boy. Widow. I think only he likes them, and then what's her name? Rhea. Forget-me-nots. That's his. Don't forget Ignots. Let's see. Damn, so close.
We're about to... I wonder on the other...
Shut up. They've got a statuette. Yep. 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 That's it.
We're about to... I wonder on the other...
God damn it, Ignots. Okay. He should be perfectly fine now. You selfish prick. How are you not? How are you not in love with me yet? Do you not? Landscape painting. Where's that? There it is. That's his. There, you besties with me now? You dig? There we go. Okay, and then we have Marianne, Leonie, Sedith, Hanneman, Eloise, Yuri. I gotta have Yuri and Baltus loving me. Okay, so Baltus was like... Let's just go ahead and get this one over with.
Professor.
Yes, let's speak with our boy.
Well met, Professor. I trust that you have not had any complaints about me lately.
Thankfully, no.
Good. For any trouble I may have caused, please accept my most humble apology. I've decided that it would be inappropriate for me to continue my search for a spouse while we are at war. I expect that means you will not be receiving any more complaints. I hope that puts you more at ease. Actually, the introspection I've gained setting aside my search has motivated me to amend my conduct.
Finally admitting your conduct was a problem.
Not the phrasing I'd choose, but you're not wrong. Selfishly pursuing my own desires caused me to behave inconsiderately. For instance,
did I just get him while he was fucking blinking?
To invite ladies to dine with me purely to evaluate them. Our experiences in battle have also given me cause to doubt certain preconceptions I once held. Previously, I had considered it a requirement for my future spouse to come from a noble line. I once thought that commoners lacked the power to influence the wider world, as history might suggest. To find a commoner who made a real impact, one has to look all the way back to Nemesis. That was my belief, at any rate. But I realized that I've actually had an influential commoner right in front of me all along.
Who? You better not say me, you fucker. I'm not a commoner.
Don't you see? I'm referring to you.
I was born with a crest!
But you are so much more than just that. You have managed to charm everyone around you, to compel them to trust and follow you. Though you may not realize it, that is no mean feat. It is altering the course of history in Fodlan. Your example puts my prior beliefs to shame.
There's nothing to be ashamed of.
I appreciate the kind words. I have always sought to embody the ideal of nobility. That, at least, is a goal I continue to stand by. But now I know that bloodline alone is not sufficient to gauge a person's worth. I've learned much of this from you. You are humble and open-minded, despite your power and skill. That is why I at least find you so charismatic. Perhaps that is the wrong way to say it. What I mean is that you set an admirable example. I can only hope someday to be your equal. Of course, you had better keep an eye on me, because I can achieve anything I set out to do.
How about being a good fucking
The
unit?
handsome and talented Lawrence Hellman Gloucester.
Alright, sweet. Alright, now we are going to... Who was I going to? I don't even remember. Support by Leth, Felix, Marianne. Okay. You know, I should probably do the halls first, okay? Let's see, supports. I need to do... I want to get Yuri up, so I need to do him and Bernadetta, or him and Dorothea. Ingrid. Him and Ingrid have one? I don't even remember what that first one was about. Okay. You want one with Yuri first. Nope, nope, nope. Yuri and Dorothea. Damn, Yuri and Ingrid then. 'Cause there's no other way they're gonna get it.
I've eaten many meals.
I appreciate.
Alright, who's next? Support. Ferdinand and Lorenz. That's an option. Ferdinand, Lorenz.
Pristine. Indeed.
Shut up. Okay. Do Cyril and Petra have their max support? I don't know. It's like those dimpled sticks or something. Ferdinand and Lorenz have theirs. Cyril and Petra, are they? Nope. So we'll do the... It's like stewed pickles or something. Saute jerky. Petra. Cyril. Let me do one with my girl Shamir.
I would be liking that. This.
Okay. Let's see, there is Shamir and Ignatz.
I'll fondly remember eating this meal with you.
I like seeing a table full of my favorite dishes.
I can eat.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Wow, this is all.
This looks delicious.
Oh, my favorite food. You've got to try this.
This is a what?
Ooh, I love this stuff. Did you know that?
Yeah, you just get it, Professor.
Professor. Finally, I notched a win against you. True, it was a narrow victory. When we spar, I feel like I'm revisiting my past. It's like training with my brother. He always won, always, and died before I could win a single bout. From the first time I held a sword, all I wanted was to surpass him. And that's what drove me to become so strong. Perhaps it's absurd to say such a thing, but I've spent all these years training for a duel with a corpse. Perhaps not. I can never again spar with my brother, not unless he climbs out of his grave. Still, I continue my endless pursuit of strength. Maybe because I have a new opponent to measure myself against. You, obviously. I beat you this time, but when we next cross swords, who knows what might happen. It was a close match, not a crushing victory. I know that I can do better. I will surpass you in strength, and then I'll become stronger still. Just what I was hoping you'd say. Anyway, thank you for helping me find an answer to the question you asked all those years ago.
So if we win the war, will you become the ruler of Fodlan? You seem unsure, so I guess anything is possible. For what it's worth, I think you'd make a good ruler. You could bring peace to the land. I appreciate... For what it's worth.
That reminds me, Ferdinand. I wonder if a certain rumor has already reached your ears.
I suspect I know what you are referring to. A certain noble who caused a stir at one of the local taverns, correct? For someone of status to make such a scene. What a disgrace.
I thought just the same. A noble ought to hold himself to a higher standard. It is hardly appropriate to drink and mingle with a tavern full of commoners.
Oh, that is not quite what I meant. I do not object to a noble patronizing their local establishments. In fact, I would say such excursions have value.
Is that so? I would be very curious to hear what value you mean exactly. But allow me first to venture a guess. Is it that you suppose it is proper for a noble to bolster a town's wealth with his patronage? If that is your thinking, then I would counter that whatever one adds to a merchant's coffers seldom makes it to the pockets of the townsfolk. I think that if a noble wishes to use his resources to ease the burdens of the commoners, he ought to go about town and spend it more directly.
That is wonderfully insightful, Lawrence. albeit not what I had in mind. What I meant was this. We can benefit from crossing the threshold and learning more about regular folk. We scarcely understand the reality of their lives. In turn, they do not know about us. I have heard that some believe we have horns growing from our heads. It is an embarrassing and potentially perilous state of affairs.
You are quite right. In fact, that reminds me of something a boy once said to me when I visited a village on my family's territory. He actually asked me if I had a tail. Hilarious.
We all need a laugh now and then. As a man of status, I feel it is my calling to right the world's wrongs. But there is only so much I can do alone. Working in tandem, though, you and I could make tremendous accomplishments.
My sentiments exactly. Together we could achieve a great deal. Though the circumstances of birth may have placed one of us in the Empire and the other in the Alliance, we can still aim for a brighter future together.
Yes, precisely. Together, there is nothing that we cannot accomplish. By the way, Lawrence, do you have a tail?
Hey, Annette, hitting the magic books again? Has anyone ever told you that you're pretty cute when you're studying?
Sorry, Sylvain, but I'm trying to think right now. Could you keep quiet for a bit?
How can you stay focused reading a book that thick? With such small print? Is some of that text upside down?
If I use the formula in this line here, the magical energy should... No, that's not right.
You're even cuter when you're working through a difficult problem.
Sylvain, I'm serious. Please be quiet.
Hang on. Look at the third line. You've got the formula wrong.
I said the... Oh, you're right. How did you know that?
Well, I mean, it's written right there.
Most people wouldn't be able to grasp this formula just by glancing at it. Have you read this book before?
Nope, this is the first time. Okay, now that I look at it... Wow, this book makes things way more complicated than they need to be.
And what's your take on this part here?
It's just describing another application for the same formula. Ha! This is pretty easy.
You know, you're actually kind of amazing. I've been studying magic for a while now, but even I have trouble with this stuff. You act like all you do is mess around, but are you actually working really hard in secret?
Nah, hanging out with girls is way more fun. I guess I just picked this stuff up somewhere. Life is short, Annette. If you waste it working hard, it'll be over before you know it. Get out in the world. Have some fun.
That's easy for you to say. You're strong and smart without even trying. It's not fair. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
No, I was just thinking you're pretty cute when you're sulking. You know that?
What is wrong with you?
Hey, I just got lucky with that stuff in the book. I'd normally never be able to outsmart you. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here and leave you to it.
Got lucky, huh? I'm not so sure about that. Well, that does it. It might be tough, but I won't accept second place. Let's go, me. I can do this. I'm gonna finish this whole book before sundown.
I appreciate your coaching.
I have understanding. One step before. Oh.
That. You're.
Oh. Yeah.
Tell me something. Yeah, great answer.
Professor. Thanks a million.
I was just thinking that I wanted to speak with you. A fresh and fruity aroma. Oh, yes, this is my kind of tea. Thank you. This flavor is exquisite. Indeed. Indeed. This flavor is exquisite. Oh? Indeed. Indeed. I hope it is not untoward of me to ask, but might I stay a little longer? It is refreshing to set aside my noble responsibilities, even if only for a moment. If you like this hairstyle so much, perhaps you should try it for yourself. This was wonderful. Next time, I will provide the tea. Farewell.
Let's take a crack at it.
Yeah, no problem.
We're on.
Can't say I'm surprised.